Okay, so I looked into how to do these orbs, so now I'm going to show how to get, like, all of the things, and I got the two of them, but, like, I'll show you how to get them again. Like, this is the worst one, the one which I'm at currently, which is the wayward essence. It requires you to go to this orb here, which I'll show you how to get here later, but I need to not move. Like, you have to stand exactly on this spot where I'm stood, face towards the orb, and then use your thing. And it should siphon the orb. And it will hopefully give you the thing. Like, I got it first try myself. If it doesn't give you it first try, just don't fucking move. Like, it is so easy to slip off. I slipped off the orb the first time. I would recommend doing this achievement with a warlock, just so you can put a, like, you know, their teleport thing. Or monk. Maybe monk transcendence. Just something you can teleport back onto the orb if you slip off. But yeah, I'll show how to get to this orb. Like, you just have to, like, go from this big orb over there and glide to the one with the bird flying around it. But, like, most of them are quite easy, these orbs. This orb achievement. Like, most of them you just get, like, from basic orbs. There's only the wayward and serene pigment that actually require Pacific orbs. Like, all the other ones are fairly easy to get, you just get them from just gathering from the orbs. They are in certain locations, which I will add later in the video. But I'm going to just show these two first, so I don't have to make this as long and much cutting. So yeah, the way you get to these two very specific ones is, there's that one, and then this orb is how you get the, which pigment is it? Serentrum pigment, you get it from that orb up there. So while we don't have flying, the way you get up there is you do this. Like, you, of course, have to be Benfir, because that's what this zone's designed around. Like, you have no choice but to be Benfir. And of course, I fucking missed. Fortunately, we have backup plan. But yeah, there's the big orb. And there's the bird orb. So, like, you need to use a teleport to get on top of this orb, and then you goblin glider down to, the other one. You might actually be able to just climb up, but I don't know. I might just save it, just so I can show you, like, I'm not gliding back down there again, but I don't know. Don't know whether to do that, or just... it doesn't matter, we'll do it. Annoyingly, you can't jump up here. It's probably best to do this with flying, and by the time I release this, you'll have flying. So, yeah, you just goblin glider from this orb to that one, and then you stand in the very specific spot where I stood before, else it just does not fucking accept it, because these orbs are like this every time you try and scan them.
It's not ready yet.
Like, they're just like, no thing there, and you're like, but there is. We know there is. Could probably goblin glider actually this if you want. And then that's how you go up there. But I suppose there's not really much point in me showing this, because like I said, by the time I release this, everyone's going to have flying. So yeah, you just keep scanning this orb until eventually it gives you the, that serene pigment. we got one. Was this a duplicate one though? Nope, this was the new one. Oh, I'm gonna say that this one only comes from the glowing, like the orbs which are glowing in this area.
I need to target something first.
I also forgot to actually show on the map. So yeah, this comes from the glowing orbs around this area. And like, the other two which were like required like a specific location. Like, that's where the one in the air is, and that's where, pretty much where the world quest is where the one on top of the thing is. Like, it's pretty much on top of Farron's place.
I can't carry anymore.
I know that definitely the sand one, which one is it? The incorporeal sand comes from ones around here. So I don't really need to record getting it, but like it comes from like any of the ones around this area. Possibly any of them which are just in sand. I can't... So yeah, for the honey-laced one, you need to get it from here, obviously, where like all the Vespoids are. It just makes logical sense. See if we can get it, though.
It's not ready yet. I can't use that anymore.
See, there we are, we got it. But that one just makes logical sense. Guide says you get this one, the pollen one, from orbs with flowers on them. So just pretty much any orb in this area, like where like there's overgrowth on mossy enemies, you can pretty much just get the pollinated one from them. Okay, from the guide it seems that the unstable is like around here. The empyrean thing is around this part here. And then the volatile is around the middle part here. Like these three, like the volatile one middle, and then the empyrean essence and unstable thing around the edge. And then the anima-charged yolk come from these things, which you make by combining these, which you get from pretty much all the orbs, just randomly. So we'll open the things and hope we get the anima-charged yolk and complete the quest.
For a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
And if we don't... Oh, I got some from somewhere. Whoops, maybe I didn't get the sand one then. I don't remember I got that. But I assume that, like, we got it in the, that part where I just pointed. Like, you'll find, like, them three which I just mentioned there, like, pretty easily. But unstable yolk seems to, like, it's gonna be a real problem for me to get. I will get it eventually. Are you fucking kidding me? That despawns so fast. Well, I just got some unstable agitant from this thing here, meaning that you can probably find unstable agitant in this garden.